going on, everybody? Welcome to the Executive's View. This is the View from on top. Backstage Business is here, and we're here to talk about everything around the world of wrestling. I don't do this by myself, man. I got a slew of people that are here ready to chop it up, but you know how I get down. If you see the show, share the show. We're all over the place, man. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok. We're doing big things in big places, and definitely want to take everybody along for the journey. We here today want to welcome Wicked Bitter, a.k.a. Travis, to the show, man. How we doing today, sir?
Good, man. Thanks, guys, for having me. This is awesome.
Yeah, man. Tell the people where they can find your stuff, man. How can they follow you?
I'm all over social media. It's Wicked Bitter, like everywhere. So, but I'm more active on like TikTok and Instagram and then YouTube. But I also have Facebook and Twitter. I'm not as active on those, but I need to get better at that.
That's good, man. That's good. Well, we definitely welcome you to the program. I got the homie Villain in the building. What's going on, my man? How we doing, sir?
Villain, what's going on, everybody? Good to see everybody, even the guy wearing a Red Sox hat. I mean, I'm supposed to be a nice host when I let people into my house or let the house that we all own, but because it's the Red Sox, man, I can't. Wicked Bitter, good to see you, brother.
Here's the thing. We dealt with it yesterday. On the draft, and
I thought that was the only time I had to deal with it, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I have plenty of Red Sox hats, so the next time I'm back, I'll wear a different one. It's all good.
Oh, God. I'm gonna hold you to that, sir. I'm gonna hold you to that. AB's in the building. What's going on, my man? How we doing, sir?
Good to see you guys again. I feel like I've lived with you guys for the past 24 hours, so welcome back.
And it's been a horrible experience, man. I cannot wait till the day is over. Corey, what's going on, my man? How we doing, sir?
All right. What's up, family?
The Queen's in the building. What's going on, Stacey? How we doing?
What's up, fam? I'm great. So happy to see Travis here, my guy. I mean, we've done enough messaging on socials that I was like, you got to come. So it's good to have him here. And yeah, I'm just happy I got to be on my draft rankings after the trash that you talked yesterday, Aaron, Mr. What's His Face.
It was a horrible draft.
Please clarify which Aaron you're talking to.
Oh, I didn't say AB. You know I love you. But listen, Mr. Serious, I'm serious.
It was so bad.
It was so bad. I was like,
ladies and
gentlemen, I wasn't on screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoever had the under one, Kayfabe is in the building. What's going on, my guy? How we doing, sir?
Hi, everybody. As the great uniter I am, is like the Yankees fans and the Red Sox fans can rejoice because the Astros fan is here. So you guys can just lob all your hate and ill will toward me. Speaking of ill will,
let me get my trash can real quick. Hold on.
Bingo.
Ooh. Do you have on an Apple Watch? Are you sending the signals in with your Apple Watch?
It was a slap on the wrist, man. Slap on the
wrist. Travis, I'd be careful with one of those trash can beaters just now.
Literally slap on the wrist.
Travis, my sweet boy. Do you want to get? Do you want to? You don't know. Do you really want to get me off track?
Oh,
my everybody else knows.
Trav already knows if we go too long, he's just going to ditch out early. So if you go on a 3-hour tirade about the wonderful margarita you had, he's out.
No, like you said, like a second margarita hit the table. So that things got crazy, but like good to be back, good to be in here. So
good to see you, big dog. I'm gonna go ahead and get this party started, man. We have Clash in Paris coming up this upcoming Sunday. Kickoff at 2:00 Eastern Standard Time here, live on Peacock. And the first match I wanted to touch on was John Cena and Logan Paul. I, for one, am annoyed about this particular matchup, but I wanted to let everybody talk about it a little bit. Travis, you're the guest in the building, so I'll let you bat lead off, sir. Where's your head with this one?
Man, I'm really interested to know why you're annoyed about it. Because I feel like, I don't know, it's tough. I feel like this is kind of just a throwaway. This is just to get Cena something to do here. Because I don't know what happened with that heel run. I don't know if that's why you're annoyed, but and they were just boys like a month ago or whatever it was. So it's weird. I was thinking there's a couple of ways they can go about it here. Obviously, you could have Cena just straight up win, which is what I'm thinking is going to happen. But if this match somehow makes its way into the main event, does Brock Lesnar show up and do something there to kind of set up Cena and Brock after that? I think that's the only two ways we can really go. I don't think this is going to main event though over the World Heavyweight Championship match. So I think we're just going to flat out just get John Cena a win here and give everybody in Paris one good last look at him.
I feel you though. I feel you, Corey. Where's your head at with this one, bro? Cena, Logan Paul, a match that nobody really wanted, but we got it. So, yay!
I'm with Travis. This is a throwaway match, and something I'm a scream that I've been screaming is creative has been trash. This whole farewell tour has been trash. Like Travis said, they were just boys a month ago. I don't understand. I don't understand this match. It's a throwaway. It's a wasted date. Well, we got 9 left.
Yeah,
we're wasting dates. The only thing I can see come out of this is Brock showing up, and I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Brock's not going over there.
Yeah.
Is he even allowed in France?
Who knows?
Well, apparently he wasn't allowed back in WWE either, right? Apparently he was banned, and he showed up there. So
Right, and here we are.
he just goes wherever he wants to go.
And we said, Stacey, where's your head at with this one?
I mean, I agree with Travis. I think if we see anything exciting out of this match, it'll be some sort of shenanigans. I mean, the only reason why I would see that is because we know they're trying to sell the switch over to ESPN.
Yeah.
And this is the last Peacock PLE. So they're going to have to give us something because they're trying to book more people to sell dates or sell tickets for next month. So I could definitely see Brock coming in just because they're trying to sell out the PLE for next month.
I feel you. Coach, where's your head at, man? Logan, Cena.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just gonna echo what everybody's been saying so far. I feel like the only thing that will happen of circumstances is like if Brock comes in to set up everything at WrestlePalooza because they have to sell that, you know. And like again, whether you like it or not, it's like we talk all the time about, like, you know, good heat, bad heat, any heat's good heat or whatever like that. You know, it's just people will see Logan Paul. People know who that is. People outside of the realm and community of wrestling know who Logan Paul is. That will bring eyes. That's what he does. Wrestling at the end of the day is still a business, and we need people watching, people buying tickets. And Logan Paul does that, and then it's John Cena. But again, it's just like to waste one of six. Like, you wasted 3 months of Cena's farewell tour. I mean, so then I guess they figure what's one more date to waste. I mean, we're in single digit dates now, guys. Until Cena is like it's gone, and it's like one of them is going to be wasted on a match with Logan Paul.
I think it was interesting because Cena actually called him out last week and, you know, ran down a list of people he wanted to see and face and go against. And I don't think he, you know, gets those opportunities because they're wasting him on a Logan Paul and a Brock Lesnar, if you will.
Then don't waste 3 months with the heel turn. It's like they totally just tore up everything with and it's like, hey guys, that never happened. And it's like, yes, it did. You wasted our whole summer with it. So it's like I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. AB, talk to me. Where's your head at with this, bro?
So I'm gonna throw something at you guys and make you think, what if Cena is doing this and starting to pass the torch a little more to make Logan Paul a little more relevant, lays down and lets him win clean. Logan Paul's put in work, whether what our personal feelings are about him or not. He's a hell of a wrestler. I'm going to go against the grain and say Logan Paul gets the win on this one.
I mean, one of the things that we've talked about in previous shows, and, you know, we've heard about it on several other podcasts that, you know, that we've been a part of, is that Cena will do whatever it takes to do the business, right? And he will, you know, lay it down and he will try to put somebody over. I think it's the consensus of the group here that his last match will probably be with somebody who he can put over, if you will, and kind of give that rub to. So essentially, even though Logan Paul is catching a lot of heat, I think he's a clown, but he's a clown that has some skill.
He can wrestle.
Okay, I don't like him at all, but the brother can go a little bit. So it's possible if we want to live in that camp AB, that this is what happens here. Villain, can you talk about Logan Paul without turning your camera off?
I can see the steam coming out of his ears while everybody's saying that, man.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. I actually think this isn't going to be a bad match. And I think I agree with AB. I don't think he puts him over clean, but I think Logan goes over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a wasted match. I don't. You got to understand, like, yeah, as a fan, we wasted a summer with Cena turning heel. But as the business, as the Backstage Business, and co-hosted by Wicked Bitter, we understand that it was wasted because of powers that be, and Rock and Travis Scott wasted the heel turn. So John Cena was out there swimming in the ocean with no lifeboat. You know what I mean? So yeah, it got wasted, but okay, it got wasted. Moving on. He's on his face heel turn. And I think I sent it to you guys. Paul Heyman's great interview he did on a podcast where the crowd boos him during the show, but after the show, they stand up and tip their cap and show their respect. So fans are smart enough. They know that the heel turn sucked. We can put it in the past. We love John Cena. We want to serenade you out. In the meantime, I don't really know any other heels for him to work with, especially on SmackDown, other than Drew McIntyre at this point. So why not give the old boy Logan Paul a turn? Like it or not, as much as I can't stand him, he ain't going nowhere. And WWE likes him, and WWE's invested in him. So what better way to get him over and then put him over with one of the biggest faces of all time? I don't like it. I'm sick to my stomach saying it. I think I'm going to go upstairs and throw up out of my mouth and on my backside. And honestly, that's it. Like,
it's extreme, bro.
He's not going anywhere, right, AB? He's not going
anywhere. Yeah.
I got to learn to live with it.
He's been here for 4 years. Whether or not we realize that, 4 years.
He does work.
A man of his word, serious. Like he said this year, he was going to put in the work and be more full time.
He's done it.
He's done it. As much as I hate him, he's done it. So.
And we know that WWE is all about him because almost every single major wrestler in the last 4 months that's had any kind of time on another show, at some point they have all mentioned Logan Paul specifically, even if he was the only one that wasn't in their storyline that they mentioned. I mean, Cena's talked about him, Cody's talked about him, Roman's talked about him, Heyman's mentioned him. So they are going hard. So I'm not surprised. I'm actually kind of surprised that we're seeing him this early on a throwaway PLE. I thought we'd see him later in the year with him.
Travis, what's your head? I see you over the stone, sir.
Yeah, I think the only way that Logan wins is if Brock gets involved, to be honest with you. Like, I just don't see Logan beating Cena and then Cena going into a match against Brock, because then Cena doesn't look good going into a match against Brock. I feel like if Cena faces Logan and he really wants to put him over, fine. I'm cool with that. But I feel like Brock needs to show up and help cost Cena the match. That way you can build towards Cena and Brock, and then at the same time you're doing something good for Logan. I just don't see Cena going in there, losing to Logan, and then going, okay, well now I got to go face Brock, and then it's just okay, but you have no momentum now. So I'm cool with Logan winning, to be honest with you. And honestly, what you guys are saying, I agree with. He's gonna be a WWE champion one day. Like that's just what it's gonna be. Like I could
go upstairs to my bathroom next.
Look at Barry's RBF right now.
I could just see. Dude, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Logan wins the next Money in the Bank. I got a feeling he can win the next Money in the Bank.
Ooh,
bold prediction, but I like it.
No, I love that prediction because again, for what he does is like for him with Money in the Bank, he would work that perfectly because he would sit up there and he would tease the champion with the what he does. You give a guy like that the reflex, and he would work with it. But it's just like again, like I said, let's not forget, like the last time we saw these two, it was like all this had news about Brock Lesnar, and it's like, oh, jump, and then he gets snuck or whatever like that. So I think this is all a setup for that and for WrestlePalooza. So we'll see.
Take it easy, Steve. Barry's about to have a stroke.
I'm trying to do like Bailey and just all the voices.
Hey, could you
the
imagine
heel turn of villain is coming? The heel turn of villain is coming. Corey, you
Could you
got something to say, buddy?
No, I ain't got nothing to add to this.
Okay. All right.
This is, y'all
Corey,
ain't
what's
sweet.
your
Y'all,
piece of
y'all,
it?
yeah. Logan is Logan. You ain't gonna
Yo,
sway
could
me
you
on
could you imagine that cash in though? Usually when people cash in, whether they're a healer or a babyface, they get cheered no matter what. I think Logan would be the first one to cash in and get booed when he wins the match.
He's
I
the
feel like
perfect person for that.
True story.
He's the perfect person for that.
he is.
Exactly. I said it's like he's
hope
the
he
perfect
doesn't
person
skip
for
the
the
line. Like,
Dude,
I'm sorry.
you have him cash in on like a lovable babyface that everybody just like. Let's say like who's a babyface that we all like. I don't know how you guys feel about
Punk. If he did
Sammy.
it on CM Punk or
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Cody
What if
or
you
something
cash
like that. Hair cashing on Cody.
Or by the end
Yeah.
of the year next year, Cody's going to be healed by then. So
Yeah,
Cody's gonna be heel anyway. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
gonna be heel anyway.
But yeah,
I'm
no.
not doing
If
this.
he
I'm not
cashed
doing
it
this.
in on
We're not doing this.
if he
First
cashed
conviction.
it in on if he cashed it in on like a Jay Uso, like
yeah, Jay or like
Yeah,
Sammy, like
a great analogy.
Yeah. Like Sammy
underdog,
finally wins the title, and
under
then Logan
that
cashes in.
scrappy underdog, Sami Zayn, who beat the odds once again, the lovable underdog, and then
Not
Logan Paul
lovable.
comes out and catches him.
The opposite of lovable.
I love
yeah,
him.
well, he's lovable for most people, but like honestly, I just hope Logan doesn't skip the line, and I can't believe we spent 20
He's already skipped the line, man.
Yeah, he's already-
He's already
Skip
skipped
a
the line.
long line a long
But
time.
but you guys feel me? Like, there's guys out there, love him or hate him, that should have a title before him. I think LA Knight they have fumbled that for 2 years.
But
Absolutely.
You could say what you want about Sami
But he's always
Zayn.
in the
I
picture,
think
though.
he
He's in the
should be
picture.
over.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The picture,
In
but he should win it.
but
Right, he
Villain,
should win it. Even Drew
Villain.
McIntyre deserves to win a title again before I feel like Logan would. But
But what
For
have
sure.
I been screaming? What have I been screaming to y'all about creative? We haven't created a heel. You ain't got to create Logan. He's already done it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yo,
They don't
think
have
about
to
it,
ship
too.
him. He's already shipped
ab-
for that.
think about it too. These guys are leaving soon. Brock is going to be gone, and
Thank God.
he's closer to the end of his career than than anything else.
Thank
Cena
God.
will be gone. I mean, Roman is probably closing it up pretty soon. Like
Now
you're going to
couple
need,
more years.
yeah,
feel
you're
like
going to
Randy's out. Randy's out.
Yeah,
Randy-
Orton's
You're gonna
round in
need-
third. You know what I'm
you're gonna
saying?
need
Yeah,
Orton's
yeah.
round in third, but I think
Yeah.
Roman's
Mhm.
going to have, like Travis, I think Roman is going to have that one really good face run with the belt. I
Mhm.
think
yeah.
he deserves that.
I'm just saying when those guys leave, you're going to need someone else to
Yeah,
step
no,
in that
you're-
shows
yeah.
up like the way that they do every now and then, and that's probably going to be Logan. To be honest, he's going to be one of those guys that pops in every few months, gets his title shot or whatever the hell it is, and then causes chaos and then goes away for a little bit. I feel like he's going to be one of those guys.
I
Yep.
really hope he doesn't have the title. I really hope he doesn't.
I mean,
And that
it's
attitude
shaping
right
up
there is
for
why
him
he's
to
gonna
get
get
it,
it.
though.
Yeah, exactly, Corey.
That's
That's
I'm
why
not
he's gonna
helping.
get it.
I'm not helping, right, Corey? I'm not helping.
That's the emotion
No.
they want. They need a heel like
No.
that.
I mean that's Vincent K. That's Vincent K. 101, Barry. You know it. It's like,
Mhm.
look, how can we piss the fans off? What would piss the fans off the most? Let's do that.
But honestly, are we at the point that you absolutely, positively need a heel? Because, like, I think most heels get cheered at some point. Like,
That's why Logan's
Fatu was a big
I was going to say
heel.
I think that's why we need one though.
That's why
I-
he did it.
Yeah, but like,
Logan is
are we
perfect.
really at that point where it's that traditional good versus evil, good guy versus bad
I mean,
guy, face versus heel?
it's been the blueprint for what they worked off of for so long.
Yeah, but so many guys like like Stone Cold was the biggest heel in '96, and the crowd loved him, and they had to turn him face, but he was still a heel. Like he was still a bad, like, you know what I mean? Like there's so much shade of gray, and I think they're trying to separate it a little bit. But like, I mean, they could easily do a face versus face anytime they want.
I can't believe you've done this to me. I can't believe you have flipped me over to see that we definitely need a Logan Paul. Your
See?
reaction.
Welcome to the
when
dark side, my
your
guy.
reaction when he said Logan Paul gonna have the title one day. Look at you right now.
Right.
That is the
Right.
Could you imagine your face at the end of a WrestleMania with Logan Paul holding a championship?
Dude, that's where the money's
There
at.
you go.
Hey.
Right, because they want the passion. They don't want you indifferent. If you're indifferent, doesn't sell tickets, doesn't sell seats, doesn't sell merch.
Mhm.
Well, I
Hatred
think that's
sells merch.
I think that's honestly why they turned Cena, because they knew if they had Cena babyface versus babyface Cody, they were gonna just cheer for Cena. Then that looks bad for Cody. Like they don't want Cody to
Exactly.
get. They don't want Cody to
That's
get
Rock.
booed.
That's Rock Hogan all over again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's exactly what that would have been. What they did after that is kind of what sucked for Cena. It was more of like a shock value thing, but like it's just I think the most money is where you get somebody who's actually despised as a heel, because you want to see someone beat that dude's ass. You don't want to see you don't want to see like two baby faces go at it and you're happy either way. They want you to be. They want you to have some emotion there. You want to get
I'm not
pissed.
sure if that works because, like, I mean, if you flip it on its ear, Trav, and again, we're kind of off script, but whatever, that's what we do.
We're never on script.
If you flip it on its ear, we could sit here and watch Joe and Rhea do it until we're blue in the face, and both of those are faces.
Oh, I could watch.
Are you
them do
sure?
I
it.
can't.
Stacey's sick of it.
I could watch.
Phrasing.
I could watch.
Phrasing, Mr. Simmons. Phrasing.
Yeah. My bad.
Let's find a better way to phrase it.
Well, I think this
No, he phrased it perfectly. Watch it.
We can watch them wrestle until we're blue in the face. Nobody.
That's why you have Peacock PLEs that you can watch the same matches over and over again. I don't need to see the same thing in new time.
But again, I mean,
No, you can sit here blue in the face how much you could see anybody else, but when it's mommy, you got a problem. Why you got a problem with my mom?
Harry, Dylan, why are you even watching Sunday? She's not even going to be on.
She sure ain't.
Oh, she'll pop up.
Why are you even watching?
Show up.
she's gonna find her way into the fatal four-way for the World Heavyweight
Maybe
Championship.
you got
Yeah. She's just gonna be there.
She's getting dragged on to the
on Raw, and she was immaculate. She was.
Anywho, my point still remains. I mean, they can do two faces. I mean, if they're liked individuals, we can, ooh and ah and look at it and be happy and this, that, and the third. So the fact
No,
is,
we can't.
But
I think
we've done it,
just
Stacey.
Io and Rhea.
We've done it, Stacey.
Okay, the difference to that is that's the women. If you guys think back to last year when Cody
Jey
first,
Uso and Cody
You had
Rhodes.
Roman and CM Punk.
when Cody first went face last year and won the strap.
Travis,
his
welcome
first
to
match
the
was
Executives
against
View.
AJ, and nobody cared.
That's
Nobody
not
cared.
fair. You
Cody
had the
Rhodes,
WrestleMania main
Cody
event
Rhodes
night
and
one.
Rollins just win it
No.
for the King of
You
the
had the
Ring joint.
WrestleMania main event with 3 baby faces: Punk, Roman, and Seth. You had 3 baby faces. It was one of the best matches.
I mean, the turn
We knew somebody
now,
was coming.
Stacey. What do
We
we
knew
know?
there was something big happening at the end.
You didn't know somebody was.
We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Excuse me.
We did predictions. No, because we were like, who's leaving with Paul Heyman? But we sat here on this show and we're like, who's leaving with Heyman?
Yep.
We did that. That's something that we did.
Was that on the show? 'Cause I feel like I said
Those
And
3 baby
the
faces,
reason why
Max
that
was
worked
still
is
baby
because of the
faces.
Heyman storyline. We
Yes.
knew something was happening. It wasn't going to be all 3 super nice kumbaya.
Where
Let's
was
toss
they
each other around and
faces?
then give each other
Where
kisses and hugs
they
again. Y'all are crazy. You're wrong
Were
and
they
crazy.
faces? Yes or no?
What?
Were all 3 men faces?
We have
At the
already
front of
talked
the
about the fact that
No,
Roman
no.
is a face,
Answer the
he's a
question.
great face.
Answer the
How
question,
many?
Stacey.
Stop hop-stopping this. Were all
I already
3
told
men?
you, we knew by the end. Shut it,
Stacey,
serious.
my dear,
Shut it down.
were
We
all
knew by the
3
end of this
men
match that
faces
somebody was going to
at
be a
the
heel.
start
We knew
of the
somebody was
match?
going to go hard and lead
Don't
into
do
the
that.
heel. So
Don't
don't
do
even
that.
play. You knew
Don't
what
do
was
that.
going to happen.
Don't do
Hey,
that. Don't do
hold
that.
on.
Listen,
Harry,
you heard
It's revisionist history to say like, oh well, we knew what was going to happen. It's like, look, we sat up here and we said, who's going to leave with Heyman? And it's like,
Yep.
like Seth didn't go into that match as a
heel. Roman ain't going to that
You
match
know?
as a heel. Punk ain't going to that match as a heel. The heel.
We knew someone was turning at the end.
Yeah,
I'm not going to watch our show from before that one. We went hard on that.
No, but you're equating someone leaving with Heyman as to somebody leaving as a heel.
Yes,
I mean,
we knew someone had to
but
turn
you
on one of the
didn't
2
know
other guys for it to work.
Be the heel.
You're not answering the question.
No.
Get it.
You're
I-
dodging the question.
I absolutely answered the question. We knew that someone was walking out of that match a heel. We knew there was no way that someone was walking away with Heyman by them going, "Oh, hey, good job, good job, good job." Okay, Heyman, who are
When
you
the
leaving
match
with?
started, Stacey, was there
Yes,
a heel
Aaron, but we
in the
knew
match?
that there was an expectation that someone was leaving.
The
a heel.
expectation is irrelevant. There was a banger
Never.
of a match.
Never.
There
Then
was
why
a
are we
banger of
here?
a match, Stacey. The
Why are
heel
we here?
turn happened at the conclusion of the match. but we sat there
knew
on our
something
couches.
was happening.
Okay.
Stacey,
What is happening right now? Holy shit!
Anyway,
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna leave it at this. And Stacey, you know I love you to death.
I
but
think
you gotta
Travis
be-
wanted to say something.
You
You
gotta
put
be
a butt
fair.
on that, and I'm gonna go hard on you. Let me tell you
He-
that right now.
He probably wants to say good night. That's probably what Travis was saying. Like, good night, everybody.
Sorry.
It's been real. It's been real.
I warned Travis. I warned him.
Hold on, guys.
Prepared him.
Everybody heard it. Stacey said at the end of the match somebody was turning heel, right?
Correct.
Why,
Okay.
Please don't
So
keep this
that
going.
means
Don't do
at
this.
the beginning of the match
That's
Don't
all
do it.
three were
Everybody-
faces.
was a
Absolutely.
babyface.
And we
Okay,
knew
thank you. That's all we need to know.
that
Yeah,
the
but-
end it was going to change.
And
Period.
the next match we're gonna go over on the Clash of
Period.
Terrors card. You know, I mean, since we want to.
Oh, is that what we're talking about tonight? The
Yeah,
Clash of Terrors?
welcome to our WrestleMania recap, everybody.
Yeah, for real.
Just like the last time.
Jeez. We got the Tribal Thief playing and going up against the Tribal Chief. We
Dude,
got.
did you see the shirt?
I
The
want
shirt,
the shirt.
yes, I saw the shirt. That
I
was
want the shirt.
sweet.
Jordans.
Yeah.
I want the shirt, but this match is going to be interesting. I actually feel as though this match has the potential to kind of steal the show because I think both of these men can go. Anything that Roman does is A1 in my opinion, and as quite as it kept, Bronson Reed is an up and coming star. I think that he paired with this Vision faction is pretty good for him, and they actually let him talk on Monday, which I thought was pretty cool. But I'll go in reverse order of villain, man. Where's your head at with this, bro?
I am so happy Roman is working with Bronson because I think those two are going to put on a pretty good match.
Mhm.
And you knew it wasn't going to be Roman versus
Breaker, yeah, they got to save that.
Braun. Yeah, they got to save that, right? But I think Bronson isn't. You could slot him in as a consolation prize, but he really isn't because I think if it wasn't for that really bad injury that he suffered at War Games last year, he would be ascending. He would really be on a run. So I'm really happy to see him in a match like this in a PLE solo with a guy on the level is Roman. Roman is doing the little things right, bringing up the guys with him.
Ooh,
So
man,
I'm happy for it. And
Jeez,
That's-
good
that's-
grief.
Kick
that's
him out the screen.
diabolical right there. That's diabolical.
Kick him out.
But I really
Damn,
I really
Bobby off
like
the top rope.
that. I think it's Bronson in a schmaz. I think it's interference of somehow and gets over on the tribal chief.
I can see that, man. AB, talk to me. Where's your head at, big dog? Oh
This
yeah,
is-
my fault. There you go.
This is one of those matches that I really think can go. This is going to sound cliche. It can go either way. I just can't pick a winner on this one. I like Bronson. I like Roman. I hate that Bronson steals my guy's shoes. Still pisses me off, but it's genius with the Tribal Thief T-shirt with the Jordans on the sleeve on the shoulders. But as much as a Roman guy I am, I want to see Bronson get the W on this.
I feel you. Tribe, where's your head at with this one, buddy?
Yeah, it's crazy. I actually thought everybody was going to pick Roman because I wanted to be the only one that went to go with Bronson. I want Bronson to win this thing, dude. Like what I think
Absolutely.
will happen, I think is going to be different than what I want to happen. So like, I want Bronson to win because if the rumors are true about Roman going away to do his movie or whatever it
Street
is,
Fighter, yep.
why not just put over Bronson in the meantime? And like you were saying, like in a schmoz, like have Breaker get involved. If we're saving Breaker, let Breaker be the reason why Roman loses. That way, when Roman comes back, then you got Breaker versus Roman. We could do that. So I think the smart thing to do would be have Bronson win, but the WWE thing to do would probably have Roman win. And then he goes away, and then it left Bronson look like an idiot who didn't get anything done, and now he's just has shoes around his neck. It's just now it doesn't make any sense. So I think Bronson should win. I think he should just brag about it until Roman comes back. That's just what I think.
I feel you. Stacey, where's your head at, hon?
I mean, I'm in agreement. I'm excited. Y'all, I love the Shula Fala. This is my jam.
I don't.
It's so great. It's so thuggery, and that's my jam. I'm so happy. He comes out with the shoes, and I cheer. So it's great. I love it. And I think it's going to be Bronson. I agree. There'll be shenanigans because there has to be shenanigans that just lends to the vision. It'll be great. I can't wait.
Corey, where'd your head out with this one, big dog?
Man, y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I feel about Roman. I don't see it the way y'all see it. First, the movie thing, he's gonna be done by the end of September. Him and Cody. We're not stripping Cody of a title for going to film a movie. So ain't no point in pinning Roman when we're building towards Seth Roman at WrestleMania. I do feel like it'll be something like, I feel like Braun's gonna be the reason that Roman wins. That's how I see it going. I feel like Braun's gonna be the reason that Roman gets the W. Roman will go away for
you, or he's just gonna interfere with Bronson Reed. You know,
it's gonna be a mistake. Yeah, it's gonna be a mistake.
Yeah.
But Roman went from not taking a pinfall for almost 4 years, other than Jay, to now he's putting everybody over. If we're building towards Mania, that's gonna stop. You can't have him looking weak, losing to these guys when we all know that he's right now penciled in to see Seth at Mania. I don't see Roman losing. I see a great match, and I'm like Villain said, I'm happy that Bronson's in this match because he deserves to be in this match. If he didn't get hurt, he'd be at the top right now. He could be that monster heel that I was talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be a good showing. I think this match will steal tonight, but Roman's going over.
I don't know how he could be any more over than he is now, but yeah,
up and coming talent, Roman Reigns. Getting
Right.
the rub from Bronson Reed. You know,
read about him, man.
What I'm saying is,
he's got a big future. That guy Roman Reigns, that kid.
He has to go through the whole group. You're not going to have him. He has to go through the whole group.
I think
we have 7 PLEs before WrestleMania.
That's what he's really going to be on, though.
I mean,
well, he's got to work.
Maybe.
I'm sure he's got to be at WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
Right.
Does he though? Because WrestlePalooza is like in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's when him and Cody are going. That's why Cena's the main event, because Cody's not going to be there either. They're filming until the end of September.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the difference between Cody and Roman though is Cody doesn't have anything going on right now. So like him losing or not being stripped of the title, he doesn't have anything going on. Like he won the title from Cena, and then he kind of just went away. What did he have? Like one altercation with Drew.
That's how they wrote him off.
Well, Drew kicked him to the table. Yeah.
But for Roman and Bronson, Roman and Bronson's been going on for like a month now. Like they've got this thing going on, and I don't know. I agree. Like you're gonna have Roman eventually beat all of them and face Seth at the end game if that's what they're still gonna do. But at the same, but at the same time, like I don't know, like Bronson Reed can't look like a schlub either, or else Seth Rollins' group looks weak because it's like.
But what's the real quick? What's the formula? What's the formula been our whole lives? We've watched this man put Roman through a table every week. He's got his shoes around his neck. Yeah. Roman's not. The babyface ain't losing. But
I can see them doing. He does 10 tsunamis and lets him off.
Yeah, Stacey, that's exactly what I was going to say. I was like, I can see a situation where Roman wins, but then he catches like 5 or 6 tsunamis, and then he can go do his movie and stuff like that, and then he can come back and be, So, does Roman win the match? Yes. Does he walk out of the ring after the match?
No.
That's the WWE way, man. That's the
He's
way they always
out
do
with
it.
no shoes, and they're carrying him out.
Exactly. Yeah,
I want Bronson to get the rub, to your guys' point, but I wouldn't be surprised, to Corey's point, if Roman goes over, but then Bronson has the last laugh to keep him as a strong heel.
Well,
and that's how you get the rub without Roman looking weak.
That's what I was gonna say. Like sometimes that's like
so that's where the tsunamis come in. It's like Roman, you got the pin, you know what I'm saying, but then I'm gonna put you out for a little bit, So then that's how you do that. Yeah.
Travis, go ahead, buddy.
No, I was just gonna say that like what you guys are saying. That's sometimes like what it is. You don't getting over is not. You don't have to win to get over. Sometimes, like even if you lose, there's a way to get over, and that's exactly what that would have been. If he does that, that's still. If he has a good match with Roman and he ends up losing, then he ends up attacking him and putting Roman out for a couple of weeks. Then you've accomplished your goal of kind of make it Bronson look like a beast.
and we don't need shenanigans for that. We just need them to have a good, clean match. Like like Roman gets a clean pin or whatever like that, and then Brunson goes off. Look, he literally did it to Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
It's like had a little back and forth with Seth Rollins, hit him with all those tsunamis, and then he was as high up as you could, and then unfortunately he came down off the War Games structure, which I saw. He said he said he will never have 100% mobility in his foot, like ever, like which is like crazy that he's still out there working the way he's working with like 80% of his foot working. So that big ups to Big Bronson Reed. I just hate that. I hate that spot. When he went up there, I saw it and I was like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? But I can see a scenario where it's like, see, because here's the thing, Roman, he finally gets it, and I joked earlier about like him, Bronson giving Roman a rub, but it's like and they, I always pay attention to these little things. He's like, oh, I'm the Samoan that your people warned you about and stuff like that. Who knows? This might be something where like they kind of lean into like their lineage a little bit and kind of like throw that angle into it too. Maybe we have some tribal combat or something like that down the line. Who knows? I'm just spitballing stuff here, but like I feel like what happens in Paris will kind of like there'll be a ripple effect, and I think they can keep this going. Well, like I understand where you have to work through the group and stuff like that because like Corey said, it's like that's the wrestling formula that we've had since we were kids. But I don't think Roman has to win necessarily Sunday, but I'd be shocked if he did.
I'm gonna throw something at you. The homie Larry says this a lot. I'm gonna put something on your brain real quick. Based off of the promo that was cut on Monday from Bronson Reed talking about we're the Samoan that I was warned about. I keep seeing the rumblings of that guy Dwayne popping back for a WrestleMania match.
Don't do this.
Oh, popping back for a WrestleMania match with Roman. That's what he wants, right? Could this be the vehicle, if you will?
We missed that window.
We missed that.
We missed that window. That dream match is Roman's last WrestleMania.
With Rock?
With Rock, yeah.
That's gonna be Roman's last WrestleMania.
The Rock will be like 60.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Flair's still going strong.
Nah.
Is he though?
Going strong? Is strong the word you want to use for it?
Going.
You know what I mean? He's still in there.
It's gonna tarnish their legacy more if he does that.
Yeah,
but I think we missed it. I think we missed the window for Rock. If Rock comes back, you know how I feel about this.
Well, I think we're all in agreement here, but it was something that I saw after watching Monday, and then I was like, hold on a second, this whole pathway to get Rock and Roman in the ring could be this unruly family beef, kind of like they was trying to play with Jacob Fatu early on. And so, it could be something. I didn't know, but we will press on and move on.
Leave Dwayne where he at, man. Leave Dwayne where he at.
I'm with you.
I mean, I'm with it. To be honest with you, I'm with it. I'm just, again, we understand what Dwayne does. We understand how this brother moves. So if he wants to match Roman, he's going to screw over whoever he can screw over to get it.
He ruined the greatest heel turn since Hogan. He can't show his face no time soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like if The Rock does something, it's always last minute anyway. Like if he's
very much so.
I don't think he would do it this far out. You know what I mean?
He's like, I just happened.
The Rock, I can't believe it.
Yeah, he's like, I just happened to be in Vegas this weekend. Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah. Like, he wakes up around March and he's like, "Oh shit, WrestleMania is like a month away, dude. What can I do?"
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. How do I make this about me? Yeah.
Right. I'm not filming.
He'd be like, and here's rapper X or whatever like that. Here's Playboy Cardi, everybody.
Next up, gentlemen, we got the no holds barred match between Sheamus and Rusev. They call it a good old fashioned Doomy match. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but it's a no holds bars match, if you will. We don't have to spend a lot of time on it, but I do think these two have great chemistry together. This reminds me a lot of the classic Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest type match that they just kept going at it and 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 going at it. And I heard somebody say last podcast that eventually these two will end up teaming up, but for now they're enemies. Coach, where's your head at with this one, bro?
So here's the thing. Yeah, these guys have chemistry because I mean they've known each other for a long time. They've worked together for a long time. I mean, it's just they go out there and they do their business and they go to the back and probably have a couple pints together. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. It's like, but look, there was nothing else that we could put on this feud.
Right.
You know, it's like we've seen this match 37 times on Raw, and then we're gonna see now we're gonna see because it's gonna be different because it's a Donnybrook match. No, it's gonna be pretty much the same match. They've been tearing into each other, and they it was almost like cartoonish how it was like they were fighting like the whole Raw, just like you know, it's just like Benny Hill or something like that. They were just like, oh look, Sheamus and Rusev are fighting in the background. Like I don't know. Like I don't really have a whole lot to say about this match besides like just I don't know. There's tag. You know, I don't know. There's other matches we can put on, but I mean I don't know. It is what it is. European guys. It's in Paris. Get some European guys on the card.
And yet you keep, Stephanie Velcroft. I'm that alone. I'm that alone. Corey, where'd your head out with this one, Big Dub?
I mean, these two remind me. You said Priest and Drew. These two remind me more of Sammy and KO. You put them together, they'll give you a solid match. They're gonna beat the hell out of each other. It'll probably be somewhat entertaining, but like y'all said, we've seen it 50 times. Solid, hard hitting match. We'll all go take our bathroom breaks during this one because it doesn't really mean anything. They're not going to use either one of them after this match, so who cares?
I feel him. Stacey, put your head out with this one.
I don't care. I told y'all when Rusev came back, I don't know why. We have so many great wrestlers on rosters on both brands that we're not using. Why are we bringing somebody else back? I mean, there could be any number of people that we could put with Sheamus to have a great match, and I just don't care.
I want to see him get the strap. I want to see him get the IC title, but that's another conversation for the day.
Yeah.
Him and Don would have probably burned the house down. I think that would have been a banger match.
We have 27 straps, and we're only having one or two this time. Look how many of our belts that we're not seeing consistently being defended, and this deal is no different.
What is the overall theme of this podcast? Every belt or a belt needs to be defended. Multiple need to be defended at every PLA.
Yep.
We got one, right?
Yep.
Barely.
Yeah,
we got two. We got two this cycle. We got the IC joint and championship. Try with your head out with this one, bro.
I mean, it's kind of annoying that WWE does this. It's like when they don't know what to do with people, they kind of just have them do these stupid like best out of sevens, which I feel like this is where it's going to go with this. We just saw this with Andrade and Mello not too long ago on SmackDown. I mean, we've seen this with Sheamus and Cesaro, which is what this reminds me of. And I'm sure it'll be a fine match. Like it'll be a hard hitting, like ugly match, like fine, whatever. I don't know if you guys picked anybody. I'm going to say Rusev on it just because I feel like he could benefit more out of winning out of this match. But regardless of whoever wins, I don't think this is over. And I think they're just going to fight again on Raw. So it's, I'll say Sheamus. I'll say Rusev, but yeah, nothing crazy about this match.
I feel you. AB, where's your head at, big dog?
Next.
It's okay. Say less. I'm with you. Talk to me, bro.
Can I say next too?
You sure can.
No, I'm gonna be really quick. This match was thrown in because Stephanie Vaquer and Naomi didn't go. That's how I feel about it.
And we can replace with another women's match?
Do we not have a women's U.S. title anymore?
Well, that
Just
was
saying.
my other thing. You didn't want to go, and now you go on top of me. Pause. Now you cut me off. You cut me off and take my idea.
Barry,
You
look
know
to
what I
your
mean?
left. Just turn your head. Look to the left.
Yeah. So I mean, like seriously, like, yeah, like, has Julia defended the belt yet?
No,
Seriously?
no.
Not at all.
No. She had one defense versus
Oh,
Zelina Vega.
what's her face? Zelina.
Yeah,
And,
Zelina Vega.
You know,
That one.
thank God that's over. I like Zelina, but she didn't work, and we all said that. But
No.
like honestly, this match was thrown in because Naomi got pregnant. Congratulations.
Good job,
to
good job.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yay, way to go, Jim.
Honestly, I personally haven't gone through it. My wife has gone through a really hard pregnancy, so I really appreciate what Naomi is going through and the fact that they didn't think, they didn't think that this would happen, and it did. So God bless them, and I hope everything goes well with them. But I agree with you. They should have put Stephanie in a match, get somebody to put just have the title up for grabs. But I feel like I kind of feel like it cheapens the belt a little bit. I don't know. That's just kind of my opinion. Stephanie can be the number one contender at any point. So, but don't give her nothing to do. Don't let her not cook. You know what I mean? They could have had somebody in that segment come in and say, whatever. You ain't got a title shot. You can't. You're not better than me, and blah blah. And then had a match. Boom. Let's do that.
Stephanie and Julia could have ran it. You see how many times they
went? I would rather have that than this match because this is a Raw match. This is a Raw mid card match at best.
Yeah, we've seen it 12 times. Yeah, it's definitely a Raw match.
This is not a PLE level match, even if you make it no holds bars. Now, will Rusev and Sheamus work well and have a good match? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
But this match should not be on the PLE, and I think the powers that be, the writers, did a bad job of replacing Naomi's match and just throwing this one in instead.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, to double click on that, and then we can move on. I think this whole card is best served on Raw or SmackDown. I don't think this whole card is a PLE worthy card at all. I mean, hell, we're talking about Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella in a minute. Like, what?
I'm actually liking that build that they're doing, but I have an opinion on that too, though.
What are we doing here? I mean, the Sheamus Rusev thing, like we to Coach's point, we done seen it 20 million times on Raw. Let's keep it pushing. Like
that's literally serious. That's literally a match that you got on WWE.
Yeah, I like how you slid that in there.
Yep, you're right.
But he's not wrong though. He's not wrong. I mean, the Gunther J train has been run so many times. I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, like you said, this is Sunday afternoon main event.
I'm doing penny football drafts. I mean, I have it on, but
it's Sunday afternoon main event. That's
what it is. This is literally like old school 1980s WWE superstars on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Up next on Wrestling Challenge.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'll leave it there, man. I teased it here in a minute. So let's go Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella for the IC Championship. Villain said you like the build, so I'll let you lead off here, man. Where's your head at with this one, bro?
Because Becky's doing a lot of heavy lifting, and shout out to her. She is really embracing the heel run. She's doing a great job of getting it. She's even got Kelly Osbourne tweeting on her about the Aussie.
Put out a statement saying that they're going to do
apology. Somebody want to tell Kelly. Somebody want to let her know. No.
Yeah, exactly. Let her know, right? Kayfabe's dead. But the thing is, I felt like Nikki really wanted to go back in, and the funny thing is when you'll never be a bigger star than Bella, and I felt like Becky was holding back because we all know why Bella wasn't on Happy Gilmore 2. If you don't know, go Google it.
Yeah.
You tried to steal the spotlight, and you were being a jerk to John Cena at the premiere, trying to get all in this stuff. So they took you out of the movie. So I mean, like, Becky wanted to go there, but just like, hey, let's have a
I
working
mean, she
relationship.
hinted at it. She hinted at it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Sure, she hinted at it, but she didn't hint at it. She didn't hint
Yeah.
why she wasn't in the movie. She just said, you weren't in the movie. We know why she got kicked out of the movie because she was a royal bitch. But she has to be the babyface in this. She has to be the babyface in the storyline. But she was awful. She was completely awful. Anyway, I think this is going to be a solid match. Becky doesn't disappoint. She really does have some really good matches. So I expect Becky to go over. Nikki Bella is not going to have a strap on her. And then we'll go from there. I don't know where they'll go with this. It's not going to be Bailey cakes because Bailey's about to turn heel. I don't know. But, this is a one and done for me.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. AB, where's your head out with this big dog?
Again, there's so many other women that should be involved in this IC title picture. Barry, I'm not going to discuss what you said about Nikki not having a strap on. That was a little weird.
Oh,
How did we miss that?
wow. I didn't. I didn't. I just chose.
I didn't miss it either. I kind of just hung out though.
My
you. I will-
13-year-old boy is so disappointed right now in
You
myself.
open a door, I'm jumping through it. I'm sorry. But anyway,
Oh, you had to remind me, AB. Back to pull it.
there are so many other women wrestlers that should be involved in this. I'm tired of this retro feel. I'm glad Nikki's back, but this should be putting over a new talent, not putting over the likes of Becky Lynch, who's so over already. Somebody else could be involved in this match. I think, again, finish the story up with Bailey right now at this point. Something else could be different. And Aaron, I hate to say this again, I agree with you. This is a Monday Night Raw card. Aside from Bronson and Roman in the Fatal 4-Way, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
There you go. There you go. Trav, where's your head out with this one, sir?
I don't have a lot on this. Like you guys used it last time. For me, this is the one that I would say next too, because I don't really care. I love Becky. I've never been a Nikki fan though. I can't stand her. Yeah, and I think like you're saying to put over a younger talent. I think what they're trying to do, I think what the goal is to get Becky to be like this really despised heel with a bunch of heat on her and kind of make that title worth something and then drop it to somebody who will be the next one to take it over, even if it's Lyra again. But other than that, I say Becky wins. I don't think there's any chance Nikki wins this one.
Stacey, put your head out with this one.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think the reason why it's Becky is because Nikki's back and they know that Becky is a safe choice to put her with. Becky will make sure it's a solid match. Becky will make sure, as she always had, these promos have been good so far. Because she is a professional and she'll make sure that this is a great match. I agree. It could have been somebody else. I'm thankful it's not Lyra again. I mean, I was so tired of that. I'm not happy it's Nikki, but I'm happy it's not Bird Girl. I mean, I agree it's one and done. I think there could have been someone else, but since Nikki's back, they've got to do something with her, and Becky's a safe choice.
I'm gonna come to you in a minute, Corey. Coach, talk to me, man. You giving me a lot of facial expression here.
Well, no, because like Stacey's hatred of our precious bird lady.
I don't hate
it's
her.
it's
I am
it is
tired
just
of
it's
her.
ridiculous.
She
She just got here, dog. She just got here, Stacey. She just got here. Like, what are you talking about? You're tired of her. She just got here, man. Like, I don't, like I said, I don't really have a lot to say with this match besides the fact that Nikki Bella came back to feud and have a program with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan got hurt. They need something for her to do. This is her something to do. And I mean, I'll just leave it at that. It's like Becky has been doing putting up numbers with her mic work, and like I mean, she's always money in the ring. And like I said, Nikki didn't come back for this. She came back for something else. And then once again, as Corey has been like banging the drum, it's like creative was like, well shit. What are we gonna do now? It was supposed to be Nikki and Liv. What do we do now? Becky, get in there. So it's just it is what it is.
Okay, Corey, man, shut it down, man. Where'd your head out with this one, bro?
I hate to build to this one because Becky is showing everybody she's exposed Nikki. Nikki don't belong in there, especially on the mic. Please stop giving that woman a mic. Becky goes over easy. She's gonna make her look so bad. Like Nikki don't belong in this match. I hear you. I know you don't agree with, and I'm in the minority. with Naomi gone, please find a way to get Becky into the main event women's spot. Because there's nobody on this, and I'm a huge Rhea fan. Everybody knows that. There's nobody on the women's side that can touch that woman on the mic right now.
Right.
No,
Like,
not really. Not the way she controls it.
Yeah,
Right.
Becky, she's on a whole nother level. But I think with this run, I think they're trying to make her what Gunther was to the men's IC title, which is smart.
She gotta stop being the C word.
It's weird.
I was gonna say that, dude. I was gonna say that. Yeah, the C word.
Because to your point, though, to your point, Corey, like Becky should be in the main event picture. And when she came back, that's why I felt as though she was going after this whole business with Lyra ended, because she can hold the strap. You know what I'm saying? Like she could be the big bad bully of Raw, and yet here we are. We got Stephanie Velcro in the picture. We got Io Sky in the picture. Clearly, Miss Villain's in the picture. And, like, Becky needs to be in the picture.
I think they found a way to do what Stacey's been asking. I think Io and Rhea are out of the picture for a little bit because
that's great.
They got this whole thing with the Kabuki Warriors. That's going to take a month or two. So you'll get something fresh for now, but
who does Stephanie?
That's why I think it needs to be Becky.
Correct.
You give Stephanie the rub. You make her overcome that obstacle. And I know you can't do it because they usually don't do this with women. But if you could find and Becky don't need it. But if you could find a way to get Becky with Seth and Heyman in them,
that'd be so great.
That's what I thought the move was.
I would
That's
love
what
it.
I thought it was. So like,
so
there's
great.
things you can do. Becky has to be the number one heel, and if Hunter and them can't see it, then everything I've been saying about creative is right.
I think the only reason why they would never put her with the Vision is because she is cooking by herself. True. And she would have to fight for mic time if she was with the Vision, because they're already having Bronson, they're having Seth, we've got Heyman on the mic. She would have to fight for that time when she's holding her own. And I mean, honestly,
she doesn't need to fight for it.
She doesn't. And I think to your point, Corey, I agree. If they're going to put her in that main line, since we've got Naomi out, then they should have put her with somebody that she could have dropped that strap to this weekend.
And that's
does she have to drop the strap? Does she have to drop the strap?
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
The name Bella carries a lot of weight outside of this company. Don't be shocked if they plan on moving her up and they let her somehow drop. Don't be shocked if Bree show up and something happened with that title. Bree can show up.
My biggest concern is that what happens though? How's she going to be in her ring work? How's Nikki going to be
that's
with?
Why I said Becky's going to expose her. Becky's going to expose her.
This is the first match since coming back, right, from the Rumble.
Right.
No, yes. I mean she's had other matches. She
like a tag match or something.
She sat on the apron.
Yeah, but no, she was in the tag match. She took a shot. She took a
Didn't she bust her implant?
A small rupture. That's where most of her weight is carried anyway.
Yeah, but no, like honestly, to double tap really quick, like Becky doesn't need to drop the belt to be a main eventer. She really doesn't.
She doesn't.
You know
That's a story right there.
Respectfully, here's the thing.
With the strap in her hand.
Why would the WWE creative, and again, we've been beating the drum about creative being dumb, so take this with a grain of salt, but why would the WWE creative not drop the IC strap to name that chick and move Becky to the main event where she can?
That makes Becky weak. Why would Becky drop the belt and take a run down to then go to the main event?
What do you mean take a run down? That's a step up.
No. But you're taking a step back if you lose the mid-card belt.
Yeah.
If you lose the mid-card belt, then what right do you have to go to the main event? If we're arguing if that Rhea always loses but gets into the main event, how is Becky going to lose the belt and then go to the main event? That doesn't make any sense.
It's like a promotion if she does that.
Exactly. You get a promotion for being a loser. How does that work?
Ask Rhea.
You can book
Yeah.
the whole story based on
Dude,
Becky two belts again.
I was gonna say that she can keep that title and still go for the main event because
She,
there's nobody for Becky right now. There's
Right.
there's
You're right.
there's nobody
Trav,
for there's nobody for Becky. So Bailey and Lyra can feud when Bailey's finally ready to come back and debut this new character. And then that's still, I mean, Nikki was not going to be here every single week. So Becky has nobody. So you could easily have Becky win the title and then go and face Vacker. At least tease the fact that she could win the 2 belts and be a 2-belt champion. At least tease that in the story. And
You're
You're
Vacker
right, because there's nobody else major on Raw that isn't already involved in a storyline.
exactly. I'd put both belts on her. That's and we're saying we want to build the mid card belt. What's better than having her running around with both belts? You can't.
I wouldn't put both. I wouldn't put both on her, but I would at least have her keep the IC, go face Vacker for the main title, and then she could tease, "Hey, I already have the IC title. When I beat you, I'll become a two-time Becky or whatever." But really, Vacker wins, and then you got Vacker as WWE Women's
You can
Champion.
do that, but I don't
build
think
up
that
that Stephanie can't beat Becky. Becky is unbeatable. Like, you know, you
Did
really
you guys
build
think
her up to really put the rub on Stephanie.
Yeah, Stephanie's not beating her the first time they go. Everything you were gonna do with Naomi, just flip it and do it with Becky.
Well, I was going to ask you guys, did you think Vacker was going to beat Naomi or no?
No. Too soon.
No,
Not yet.
no.
I did. I thought she was going to beat Naomi.
Me
to
too.
be honest, I thought Naomi was going to.
I hope
The way
she wouldn't. I hope that wasn't the plan because
lately.
I think Naomi's got so much heel heat. You got to let her breathe, and you let Stephanie lose the first round, but then I got the next one.
I get I agree with all that, but I felt like her big moment was the title defense against Rhea and Io just to give her some credibility. And then I thought the next month, which would have been now, I thought she would lose it to Vacker just because we all see that WWE has such high hopes for Vacker. I just felt
do we?
Well,
Because they
WWE
haven't done anything.
WWE,
with
well,
they haven't booked her at all.
well, that's because of the
Yeah, but
that's
I
the Naomi.
think they're being
wasn't
careful
putting her
with
in
this right
anything.
now.
They
It's because
wasn't putting
Jimmy
her in
went
anything
skeet
before Naomi.
Yeah, that's because Jimmy couldn't proceed with caution.
No, Jimmy hit the target.
He was celebrating too hard. I mean, listen, I think I honestly don't. I hope that they wouldn't have built up Naomi to go over on Rhea and Io just to drop it a month later.
Well,
Like,
I don't think they wanted her to lose that title right away either.
Yeah, but how would you build up her credibility by having her beat 2 top stars and then losing the next month?
I don't think WWE looked at Naomi as what she's become. I don't think they expected her to be.
Yeah. I don't think they expected it either.
Like, I don't think they expected
she's
that.
done.
So you think she was a transitional champion?
I kind of do. I think the cash-in was kind of. I think the cash-in was kind of a shock value thing.
That's a Jordan 1.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The tribal, the black tribal feet right here is not going to be happy that you're saying that.
Naomi,
I think it's awesome that it matches your headphones.
Steve,
Hold on, guys.
Travis said Naomi was a transitional champion.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was. I think that's what they meant for her to be. Like, I think when she cashed in, I think it was WWE's way of being something surprising and do something different. Plus, I think they didn't want Naomi versus Jade, and they didn't know how to get out of that. I think they just have her cash in on a Raw champion so that she's forced to be on Raw now, and then you could do something else with Jade, with Tiffy or Bianca when Belair comes back, and then Naomi. I thought to give her some credibility, at least have one title defense successfully against Io and Rhea, and then everybody could be like, "Oh shit, she just beat Io and Rhea." And then the next month, I thought she would lose it to Vacker just because WWE is gonna make Vacker like their next star, like that. We just know, and I think the reason why they haven't used her is because Naomi getting hurt kind of threw a wrench in all that. Plus, Vacker's been waiting around for that match anyway. We were waiting to see who was going to be the champion after Naomi versus Io versus Rhea. So it was like Vacker was kind of stuck in no man's land almost until they were done. And then when they were done, that's when Naomi thing happened. And now Vacker is like, well, what do I do now? Like, she's just waiting around. So
yeah, she's still in no man's land. We found that out after Monday. She's still waiting.
Basically. What about Liv being her opponent?
I don't see Liv coming back until.
Yeah, I mean,
Rumble.
Ready?
About Rumble.
Yeah, I think Rumble she's going to come back.
And she's probably going to win it because
So she does.
Liv.
Yeah.
That's just Liv. She's she was the hottest before she left.
She was cooking.
If Liv is going to
Yeah.
win, though, if Liv is
For
going to
sure.
win the Rumble, at that point, wouldn't you have either Roxanne or Raquel be the champ? Don't we have to kind of close the chapter on that?
No, you're right.
No,
I said
you
this
can't
last
put
week on my
any
show.
one of those.
Raquel is going to be a champ this year.
I just feel like her coming back
See
and
it
winning.
coming.
Whenever Liv comes
I
back,
don't
she's gonna
like
have,
it.
she's gonna have to settle the whole Judgment Day stuff when she comes back. So if you're gonna
Right.
wait all the way until Rumble for her to come back,
That's the
that
way to
means
do
she's gonna win the Rumble, go for a championship, but still at the same time she has to face Raquel or Rox or Dom, whatever the hell it is, right? We're gonna close that up before.
Or you can have her without her winning the belt so that you don't have to put the belt on there. You can have her show up at the end of the year, even if she can't go, and have her costing them.
Yeah,
and
see
then-
that's what I'm
yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. You got
You got to close that when she comes back. We're waiting for all of this. The Judgment Day has been put on hold since she's been hurt.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
recently we're starting to see a little more of what their original plan was going to be between Dom and Finn. I know this is not the show for that, but like I feel like you know, they've been kind of teasing it a little bit more now, because for a while Finn and Dom have been kind of on the same page. They've been coasting, but before Liv got hurt, they were doing then what they're kind of doing now, where Finn's like smiling behind Dom's back when he gets bad news, all this kind of stuff. So it makes me feel like Liv is on her way back, because I feel like we got to close this. We got to get going on this here. And Roxanne is now in the Judgment Day. Dom's got a big title match in Paris on Raw. So is Liv coming back on Raw, or is Finn costing him that? I don't know. I feel like things are going to start coming together a little bit with that.
I mean, if we want to pivot there, we can. I mean, we've been talking about the implosion of Judgment Day for a while now. And we felt as though
Good old Judgment Day roller coaster. We've been on that roller coaster for
put your hands up and go we. You know what I'm saying? It's not for the picture. But I think that Liv being hurt kind of threw a monkey wrench into that, because they don't know how to dissolve that.
Right.
You feel me? I felt as though, and now using Roxanne and what's her face? Her name escapes me. Raquel Rodriguez. I did that yesterday. Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, you did.
I know. I'm sorry. Raquel Rodriguez to kind of be the catalyst to implode Judgment Day is smart. But this whole thing with Finn and Dom, I think, comes to a head when Finn takes the strap off of him. I think Finn's gonna take the strap off of Dom, not AJ.
Directly or indirectly, like in a triple threat or something like that.
You can
Like
you can slice the pie. You can slice the pie any way you want it. I mean, I just feel as though when this whole thing comes to a head, everything that Dom had is gone. So he no longer has Liv. He no longer has the IC title. And that is going to be the thing that caused Dom to snap. And I saw somebody say Dom be the one that turns or something like that. But like I feel as though that's how Judgment Day breaks up when Liv.
Could you see? Real quick question: could you see? Because I don't think there's no way they want to turn Liv into a baby face. Could you see?
I think they do.
Yeah, I think they do.
I think they do.
They do. I don't think they do.
I know.
I can see Liv
We
coming
need
back.
more. We need more women heel on.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have,
She'll come
we
back as
talking
a
about-
face, though. She'll have to come
No,
back.
no. This is how you keep her heel.
No, I know.
You have her cost Dom that title.
Sure, absolutely.
You have
Absolutely.
her turn on him to help Finn. Put the belt on Finn.
But do they want to turn Dom face?
Dom is turning regardless.
Well,
There
he is.
ain't-
Dom is a face. Dom is
Better
all
He
not.
is. But does WWE want to do that? Because
They
ain't got a
better
choice.
not. You there is not a lot of good heels out there.
No.
Say what you
He is
want.
top
Dom is
tier
one of them.
heel.
Dom is
He's
one of them.
top tier heel in tendencies, but the crowd say he's a face.
That's like the
Because
Jacob
the crowd
Fatu
likes
thing.
him.
You was
Don't
saying
you
that
start
too.
that, because that's what we talked about last week with Naomi, and y'all lost your whole mind, Corey.
I was on your side.
He's gonna get her fired up again.
Stacey got selective
Stacey.
amnesia.
She
Leave
only
her alone.
again.
Leave
I'm
her
not
alone.
gonna say what I'm about to say. I'm not gonna say what I'm about to say.
So what would be the turning point with Dom and Finn? What would get them to be that match? Because so far, everything that Finn is doing is like behind Dom's back, like very devious. Like Dom doesn't
the
really
belt.
see it.
It's the
Yeah, but
belt.
like
It has to be the belt.
that's what I'm
Or
saying.
you
Like,
could-
so I don't know if Finn would take it from him, but I feel like Finn would cost him that title. But if you do that,
I think
then that's
why
how
I
you
think
get Dom
it's
as a
a
face.
triple threat, Trav, with triple threat with AJ,
Oh.
Dom, and Finn. And Finn is like, I'm going to help you keep the belt, blah 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 blah, and then sees an opportunity and takes the belt.
Stomps
Because
him and
when's the
wins.
last time
Right.
Finn held a singles belt?
I mean, you could just have Finn costing the belt against AJ because, I mean, AJ said
But
it
he
himself.
wants to
He ain't got
keep
much
the
longer. That's a belt he hasn't had. Put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. But
I
Finn,
mean, you get the
Finn
belt
has
for what?
wants to
40
keep it in
some
the
days?
Judgment Day. He wants to keep the belt in the Judgment Day, right? It's still here. I got it. It's all
Yeah.
good. You know what I mean? It's in the
Oh
clubhouse.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Same
I'm
way,
okay
same
with.
way he did at WrestleMania when he beat Finn for the belt.
Yeah,
He said,
I think
"Hey, I mean, I won, but it's here."
I'm okay with Dom losing that to AJ though, just so that we can get different types of matchups. You know, like
Mhm.
like AJ versus Sheamus, because Sheamus hasn't won that either. AJ versus Rusev, we could finally do something with those two. Like,
Mhm.
and then Dom and Finn can feud over no title, or when you get Liv in there. Like this whole Judgment Day thing, they don't even need a title right now. Like they got enough layers to what's going on with them where you don't even need to put a title in that, and you could just have that title serve its purpose somewhere else, like I said, AJ versus whoever you want to put up against him. But like, I don't know. I just think if you keep it on Dom or you keep it on Finn, it's just going to be within each other, like that whole Judgment Day thing,
Yeah.
and that's all those title defenses are ever going to be.
Yeah, and I think they need to. I think they need to lose the tag championship because then it's like, well, what are we doing here? Like nobody has any gold. It's like everybody's bickering. It's like, well, you lost the RC champion. Well, you guys lost the title champion, and
Right.
that's how you get them infighting and get them at each other's throats. And that's just an angle that I.
The
that I
problem
would-
with that, coach, is that they have nobody to drop the tag team championships to.
That's not
What
my
you
fault.
mean?
That's not my fault.
New
That's not my fault.
Day
That's not my
right
fault.
there.
Yeah, that's not my fault. Yeah. Mhm.
New Day right there. They need to figure out how to fix
Ugh.
that because they killed that. Creative killed that. That was a
Yeah, we don't
great
I
heel
don't
turn.
know about this.
And I'm telling y'all, New Day promos are fire. They're
haven't seen
always
neither one
during
of them.
the commercial.
I haven't seen one.
They're
Yeah, I don't.
always during the
Well, Stacey, all of us ain't rich like you, Stacey. I mean, I have poor people Netflix, so I don't get to see that.
I get ads too, bro. I'm with you.
Don't let these Jordans around my neck fool you. I'm poor. Don't let these fool you.
You want to talk
I get
about
from an elderly gentleman down the street like this.
you want to talk about wasted heel turns though? The New Day was one of them. Like they
The biggest waste.
And it was right there. It was so hot. It was white hot. It was and it's just and they fumbled it. And now Xavier Woods comes out every Monday with that shit on, okay, and just like because and it's fantastic. I love it, but then it's like they're not doing anything outside of that though. It's like one week he looks like Silky Johnson, the next week he looks like like Kung Lao. I mean, my man he got it. He got it on. He comes out there every week. It's like I don't know.
It's because if you're not in the main event scene, creative's trash. I'm gonna keep saying it. If you're not in the main event scene, creative's trash.
Even the main event scene is a little trash too. I mean, some of it is like,
and they're doing it like on SmackDown. Cody has nobody, like you said. He can go film a movie because he has nobody.
There's nothing. But I think
the biggest title in wrestling, and you have nobody to defend it against. Which is why I keep telling you, if Dwayne shows up, it's for that.
That's what I've been saying though for a while. Like SmackDown needs bigger, like top heels, dude. They have Drew McIntyre, and who's the next one? Owens is not there right now, so it's like you got like Logan Paul. Like that's it.
Yeah,
they clearly don't believe in Drew,
which is wild. It's wild to me.
Yeah, like dude, because he's proven it.
Dude, give me like
he
works. Dude, give me like Aleister Black and Damian Priest as heels, and then have them go nuts over there. Like. Then you got more matchups for Cody, but like right now, or even put Rusev on SmackDown, dude. Like, this is just
like I kind of like what they're doing with Black. They're kind of setting that up to where it's like, man, just let Black just go crazy. Just let him hit everybody with a. Just let him hit everybody who's not standing still with a black mask. Just let him just go crazy. You need something like that.
And like how the hell did they fumble Truth?
Oh my
Right.
god, dude!
How
Another-
did you fumble that?
My man cut his locks for nothing, bro.
For nothing. He's bald for
For
no
nothing.
reason.
My
That's
man is
wild.
doing stupid stuff where he's in Georgia. You know, I'm
He's in Dublin, Georgia. It's like
Dublin,
hey
Georgia.
everybody.
He's
Yeah,
back
he
to that
told
old.
us-
Truth back.
He told us
But
he was
I
trying
am
to-
glad Priest is back. I am glad Priest is back. I need him to get cooking again. To be honest with you.
You guys like Priest?
Closing the card, we got the Fatal 4-Way. We've been dancing around this one for a minute. We got Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and CM Punk going for the championship. I don't think anybody here believes that Seth Rollins is losing this strap, but I think these 4 men are going to put on one crazy ass match. The story within the story that can come out of this particular match is interesting. I mean, they've been slow dripping this whole LA Knight CM Punk thing for a minute. So depending upon how that thing shakes out, it could work. Obviously, Jay and Seth have history. You know, Seth and Punk is so well documented. So they can go multiple different ways with this. Trav, I'll let you clean it up, my man. Where's your head with this one, sir?
Yeah, you're right. I just Seth Rollins, I think, wins. I think we are going to get a CM Punk and LA Knight type of feud. We were talking about no baby faces really being in a feud together, which I feel like that's going to be one of them. I don't think either one's going to be a heel in that because they both kind of toe that line of both like being a heel and a face with their kind of gimmicks or characters. Jay, I don't know what Jay does after this. I don't know if Jay just feuds with Seth alone or if Jay goes to help Jimmy and Fatu over on SmackDown against MFT, or if Jay helps Roman against the Vision. But I think clearly it's got to be Seth Rollins here.
Yeah. I feel you. Stacey, put your head out with this.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm happy that we're finally seeing some love for LA Knight on a PLE. I mean, we've been talking about that for a long time. I hate that it's this PLE, the throwaway one we've had of all of them, but I think it'll be a good match. I mean, I think it's just building to what we think we're going to see the back half of the year. So this is a nice segue into that.
I feel you. Corey, would you head out with this one, big dog?
I mean, Seth goes over. I think Trav is right. We'll get a little Knight and Punk feud and Jay. I don't know what they're gonna do with Jay, but I got a question for y'all. Do all of you guys believe that all 4 of these men are credible champions? So okay. So unlike SmackDown, we have main event guys. I wish they would go, and I don't understand how Triple H ain't doing this. I wish they would go back with this title to the Attitude Era. We never knew when the title was going to change hands. We could honestly look at this match and be like, I have no idea. You could change this belt 3 or 4 times in the next 5-6 months and keep it fresh. Like having said, I know Seth's going to hold it all the way to Mania, but you have 3 challengers in this match. You have Roman. You have 4 legitimate challengers on Raw that we all believe could be champions. Shock me. Give somebody the belt. You can give it right back to Seth in a month. But ping pong this thing around a little bit because we don't have Cody, but when we do have Cody, we know Cody's not going to lose that title for a little while. You got Seth. Everybody here says Seth going to win the match. There ain't no suspense. Like you said, this is the last Peacock PLE. Give me something. So I just wish they would flip this belt back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, but if like
just
you're
having
saying,
Seth walk in and take it is boring.
You know, people would be furious though if LA Knight won this and then lost it a month later to Seth Rollins. People would be pissed though.
But that's engagement. You want that. They're gonna watch. They're gonna be pissed, but they're gonna watch because you never know. He could get it right back.
No, because you know what's going to happen now. Once people get pissed off, oh, I'm canceling my ESPN, whatever the hell.
All said. I said I wasn't gonna get the ESPN thing. I already got it in the card. I'm gonna get it. Like as soon as this is over, I'm gonna get it.
I can't wait for that though. You're gonna see posts like that all over the place. Like once people get mad, oh, I can't believe Brock beat whatever. Oh, I'm canceling my ESPN. Dude, you're gonna watch next month. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah,
that's who we are as fans.
Yeah,
but you have the greatest problem to have on Raw. You have all these main event talents. We had all the main event talent back in the late 90s. and every one of them held the strap.
I actually feel like LA Knight has a better chance of winning this World Heavyweight Championship than being WWE champion. So it's
Yeah,
like,
feel like
Yeah,
LA
for sure.
Knight's the one. I'm clearly in the minority, but LA Knight's the one person in this match that I don't find credible as a champion.
well,
Y'all
he's
feel
never
me
been
all
one.
y'all
Though.
want.
He's never been one though.
I'm not an LA Knight fan. I think he's a ripoff of a bunch of different superstars.
Yeah, I've said that too, and I think he's the Rock and Stone Cold put together, but his promos get a little sloppy because he goes too fast. You know what I mean? His brain is ahead of his mouth, and he goes too fast and stumbles over his words sometimes, trying to be
And the bell has
dip
to
in
ring
between the
sometimes.
Rock and Stone Cold persona, right? Yeah, you know what I mean? He has to say yeah to slow himself down. I would like to see him win it. I never got the fascination with him. I still really don't. I see that he's over, but Seth's gonna win. Seth's gonna win, and then Seth's gonna feud with the Yeet Man for a little bit, and then CM Punk and LA Knight. But why is LA Knight on Raw now?
Didn't he get traded for Sammy?
Because Sammy's over on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So there was an official trade. Like,
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's what
And
Are we ever drafting again?
I thought we
No.
were supposed to be doing one soon. Aren't we supposed to be doing
ESPN's
one?
gonna be covering it, right?
Yeah, I thought so.
They're literally going to have it on ESPN.
Probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
The first pick of the draft will be Joe Hendry.
Yeah. Speaking of picks of the draft, Carmelo Hayes, everybody. Like I don't know.
Who?
That's a guy on SmackDown, talented, young, can work in the ring,
Yeah.
can talk on the mic. But
For real.
hey, whatever. Let's stick it with the Miz because we're doing this like
Talk to me.
Bring
man.
Williams or bring Obafemi up as a heel on SmackDown if you need heel.
they will ruin Obafemi. Keep him in NXT for as long as you can because
Yep.
they're gonna bring him up to the main roster and they're gonna ruin him because it's like the aura would be lost. It's
That's
like
right.
leave Oba where he at. Now,
They don't ever
Dude.
know what
until
to
you
do
figure
with
out what you're gonna do with him. Leave him where he at.
Dude, the crowds are not going to know what to do. Like they're
Yeah.
not like the NXT crowd gets it. They know what
Yep.
he is, and when he comes out, they know to do that little chant. The main roster crowd's gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Why is he walking like this? Like,
Yep.
who is this guy?" It's
They're gonna be like, get to the ring. Get to the why are you taking so long to walk to the ring? Get to the ring.
Why is he
No,
two-stepping all the way down to the ring?
I mean, you guys, you think about it, coming to the main brands is a kiss of death right now anyway. You just get lost in the shuffle. I mean, to your point, Melo was the #1 draft pick last year.
You haven't done a damn thing with him.
He may have had 7 matches.
After his
they
7 match
carried-
with Andrade, it's been a
they
How about
joke.
the half
carried
of them was without
SmackDown,
that?
Yeah.
and he still can't get rubbed. We can't do it. So the worst thing they could do is bring anybody from NXT right now. And I hate to say that, because y'all, I've been waiting for over a year and a half for Lash to come up, and I'm still waiting. But at this point, I mean you come to the brand, they're going to hide you.
Melo is also 5'10", so I don't think he already has that going against him. Like it sucks because he.
I think we should be past that. I mean, I understand like back in the day, you needed to be 6'5" and 275
I'm the
and
same
stuff
way.
like that. You know, it's like because let's
I
not
think the
act
same
like
way.
let's not act like the guy over Barry's shoulder was like the biggest guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Rey Mysterio held the belt and looked credible.
You know,
he's like a
it's
child.
like you don't have to be. You know, I don't know. It's like I get what you're saying, Travis, because it's like it's the old school. Like you have to look like a champion. You have to be big and strong, and it's like not really.
Well,
You
I mean,
know,
I agree. I don't think it should be that way either. But what's saying that it's not still? I mean, there's no.
I mean, because Triple H is still
everybody
up
who
there.
wins. He's still got the same like 5 or 6 dudes winning the title, or maybe even less than that. Same like 3 or 4, and they're all, I mean, bigger stars than Carmelo. Nobody gets a shot to prove that they're worthy of being a top star. LA Knight, as over as he is, should be a champion by now. That's just what it is. Like just the way he had that same rise as Jey Uso did, they almost as equal. Like there was at one point. LA Knight was getting the biggest crowd reactions of the night, and his merchandise was like on top of everybody else. So why didn't he not? Why did he not win a championship? It's because Triple H wants people to hold the title for a year or 2 at a time. That's freaking
the time. Yeah, the time to do that. I feel like, and I like LA Knight actually, but I feel like the time, like when he was going back and forth with Roman Reigns, that was the time to like, okay, let's do something fresh. Let's do something new. Let's give him the title. You know, that was the time to do it, and I feel like that time is past to where now he's become like a gimmick of himself with the yeah and all. It's just he was so hot, top merch seller. The crowd was eating out of his hand. That was the time to do it. But Roman hadn't hit X number of days as champion yet, so it was like, well, we gotta just keep it
Dude,
moving. Same thing
they
would happen
should-
with.
You sound like you're hating right now. You sound like you're hating.
Huh?
You sound like you said Roman ain't hit X number of days. Roman was probably supposed to break Hogan's
That
record.
don't got nothing to do with Roman. Who's hating on Roman? That's hating on creative. You've been Mr. Creative sucks. Like that's
Creative.
that-
Credit's terrible, but that wasn't the time to put nothing on LA Knight. You skipped the whole mid card and went straight to the top. That was a throwaway match because they didn't have nothing for Roman at the time.
But I'm saying, like, it seems like his popularity, and he was so hot. If you were going to put the title on him, that would have been a time to put the title on him.
Well, we've
That's
established
what
that
I'm
Triple H is in my opinion, Triple H ain't no different than Vince.
No, you just accused me of hating. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like hate to me. That's all I'm saying. It sounds like hate.
I'm finally not the one yelling.
You just accused me of hating. Who the fuck is hating? Like, who said who's hating?
I'm just saying.
Explain to me how I'm hating. Explain to me how I'm hating.
You said, oh, Roman didn't hit X number of days. Hold on, man. That's the greatest title run you ever seen in your life. You calm down.
Huh? Like, what don't you understand? What don't you understand? What don't you understand about me saying Roman hadn't hit X amount of days? Because they had in their mind they wanted Roman to hit, you know, the number of days, whatever. So it's like, so no, it wasn't nobody gonna beat him.
Maybe I ain't like your tone. Maybe I ain't like your tone when you said it.
Man, look, man. I'm 42 years old, man. I can look. You know what? I ain't gonna go there, man. My bad, Corey. My bad, big homie, for my tone talking to you. My bad, dog. My bad. You don't like my bad, man. My bad, dog. My bad. I'll come correct next time. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you nice now. My bad, dog.
I gotta do somebody blood pressure up.
Yeah, my bad, dog. Yeah, my bad, man.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah,
my bad, AB.
in here.
What are we even talking about now?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah. I don't think Seth Rollins is losing the belt. I like LA Knight. I wish he would win the belt, but it's not going to happen. And I agree with Steve. When LA Knight was white hot, they should have ripped the strap off of Roman and given it to him.
Sound like hating to me.
I'm trying to try to watch my tone.
Oh, I'm sorry. It sounds like hating to me, Aaron.
There you go.
Go hard, coach. Go hard.
But I also think that Rhea is going to insert herself in this match somehow and probably try to win.
That's for
You're
you.
just being childish now. You're just being childish.
Sorry, Bear. You didn't like my tone.
Yeah, you better watch it, man. It's getting late here on the East Coast, man. It's like Steve might go up a little blue, man. Like,
I'm done.
But yeah, man. So that is the end of the card. Did anybody want to touch anything else? We didn't. We don't have to. Anybody need to touch anything else before we get out of here?
you know, I got something I want to say.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let me talk. Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Guys, I was in the grocery store today.
Oh shit.
Dude, is he really doing like the old Bill Cosby, the Cliff Huxtable?
Hey, I ain't shit like Bill Cosby, dog. Like, they don't go like this. Like, any women I got with was like they were.
No, we're not talking about Bill Cosby. We're talking about Cliff.
Well, you said it. Anyway, let me talk. Let me talk here real quick. So
it is too late for your ass.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's 10:30 Eastern time, baby. We can get real. Like, I'm just no, guys. Like, for real though. Like, I was in the grocery store earlier, and it's funny how like you see like they have like the Minute Maid promotion and stuff like that with like, you know, Jay Uso and like stuff like that, and you see that, and I saw this kid just like, mommy, I want to buy that. You know, it's just like, it's funny how it takes me back to that, and it's like I always joke about like how kayfabe is dead and stuff like that, and like wrestling as we knew it no longer exists. But it was refreshing to me to see a kid still like literally like how I was when I was a kid, begging their mom like, mom, I don't want that juice. I want that juice that has my favorite wrestler on it.
Yeah.
It tastes the same as the other juice, but that juice with my guy on it, I
That's my
want that.
son.
So it's just like we sit in here and we talk about wrestling, and at the end of the day, I feel like we still kind of wish that we were those 10, 11, 12-year-old kids who were, it was like it was so real to us. But like I saw that today, and I was just kind of like, you know what? It's kind of poetic that I'm going on the wrestling show tonight, and I just want to, before we get out of here, just say that they're like, look, man, that love that we had when we were kids, we clearly still have it now. And man, like don't ever lose that, man, because people will tell you, oh, you watch that fake bullshit, blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, I do,
Larry.
yeah, and I love it. So it's like, and I sit down with and I don't sit in my mom's basement and watch it. I sit on my fucking couch with my wife and my kids and watch it.
That's
So it's
right.
like, deal with it, like whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my time, everybody. I gotta go.
Well, anyways, with that being said, we're gonna get everybody out of here, man. Trav, thanks for coming by, kicking it with us, man. You want to give us another plug and then close out your shut it down, man?
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's Wicked Bitter on all social medias, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram are the ones I'm most active on, but I also have Facebook and Twitter. But Wicked Bitter all over the place.
Yo, if you get stuck, man, look for the logo, man. The logo's all over the place, man. I'm about to throw that out right chair, right band. There it goes. Bam. Bam. There
Ooh, there you go.
So that's the logo, man. If you see that that's the guy here, my man Travis, man, doing big things, man, talking wrestling and doing a bunch of wrestling content, man. So shout out to him for coming by, kicking with us, man. Get a man a follow, give him a like. He said he's doing a video tomorrow, man. Make sure to go back and show him that some love, man. Thank you for coming by. We'll catch up with you on the next one, sir.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coach, you know what to do, man. Get us out of here, man.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Serious. We'll fix that in post. So don't.
Yeah.
No one will ever see that. We'll fix that.
We're not a taped Raw or SmackDown, dude.
Well, wait a minute. You mean to tell me we don't go? Never mind. Anyway, it's like, oh, so you mean this thing that says live? That means we're actually like, anyway. No, like everybody talking to me all like I'm coach. I thought everybody's all hostile toward me. Like nobody gets sarcasm anymore. It's like anyway, like no. Guys, like once again, like it might be another month before I come in here again after tonight. Look, like I said earlier, guys, like I come here is like I do this. I love to come in here and chat and talk wrestling with you guys. People who love what I love. I love talking with people who love what I love. And we all love wrestling. That's why we're here. That's why we do this show. And look, you see the link, share the link, follow all us on social media, Executive View, like AB and Not Sensitive Thoughts, and Stacey, the Queen, and even Corey. You know what I'm saying? But watch your tone if you comment on these posts. All right, guys, man. Love y'all. See y'all next time. And let's make sure that even though kayfabe is dead, let's keep this wrestling thing alive. Peace.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Steve, man. Love you, big dog. Corey, you know what to do. Get us out of here, big dog.
Hey, echo everything he said. I love talking with you guys. I love wrestling. So I see y'all next time.
All right, my man. Appreciate you. Stacey, get us out of here, hon.
Well, excited. It was another great night. Excited that Wicked Bitter was here. Looks like we'll have another back-to-back shows on the 10th. We're back again on the 10th. And then the 17th, we'll be back again because that'll be our WrestlePalooza prediction show. So a couple back-to-backs again. So another great night. Always looking forward to it. Love
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. AB, I hate your guts. Talk to me, bro.
What a show.
That's what we do.
This just got off the rails. I love it. You and I sat pretty much and just kind of like,
I was chilling today for a little bit. I got to chill.
I wasn't getting in the middle of it when Corey told Steve, watch your tone. I was like, no.
I love that.
But anyway, thank you again. I spent a lot of time with you guys this week. I always appreciate my time with you. Even though Sirius says he hates my guts, I know he loves me deep inside. So, Barry, thank you again.
I told you publicly on your page that I hate you. I told you it was ugly.
You sure did. You said one ugly mofo. But anyway, thank you very much, guys. Enjoy it as always.
All right, big dog. Appreciate you, villain. You know what to do. Get us out of here, big dog.
Yeah, I had a fun show. Stacey, I want her to admit that the three faces went into the main event at
She's not going
WrestleMania.
to.
All she has to
You and
do
I
is
both
admit
know
it.
she ain't
Please
going
go
to.
on your socials, Miss Stacey, and admit it. We love you. Steve, AB, everybody. Travis, thank you for coming through. Pleasure doing the show with you. Corey, always a pleasure doing a show with you as well. Sirius, answer your text when I text you, man. Do what you're supposed to do. Go draft Aaron Rodgers. Love you.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that tonight. We're not doing that. Big dog. Man, it's your boy Sirius repping now 412 and the 703, man. Such a privilege and absolute pleasure coming by and doing this show, man. Shout out to everybody who's rocking with us. My friends of announcements and deep thoughts, man. AB, Justin, J Rod, the whole crew there. Special thanks to my man Travis, aka Wicked Bitter, for coming through, talking wrestling with us, man. I always say this, man. Go follow this man's page. I've been a fan of his for a couple weeks now, just throwing out this goofy content. And here's the funny thing: the tribes and the wicked bit that you see here is the same one that's over there, man. He don't switch that up, man. So I'm proud of that. Stace, I love you with my whole chest, but again, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. And it's not often I get to tell her that she's wrong. So I'm looking forward to the backlash I'm about to catch for that. Corey, man, I love you. Steve, man, this is home, buddy. Anytime you want to kick it by, man, come through and kick it with us, man. And I always close my shows out like this, man. God is good. Even though sometimes people ain't, man. God bless. Catch us on the next one. Peace.